So this daily movement is actually going to be a little bit more Pilates based than yoga based, but we're not using any equipment, so you still just need a mat and yourself. You can start standing, feet slightly wider than they would be in yoga stance, so we don't want them glued together. Allow them to just be hip width apart for the moment. Relax the arms down by the side. Draw the belly button in and think about bringing the belly button in towards the spine and then slightly up behind the lower ribs. So we're lifting in and up with those very deep abdominal muscles. Soften the shoulders. Make the spine tall, so really lift out through the crown of the head. And just 3 times, we're simply going to roll up and down the spine. So we start by dropping the chin into the chest, curling through the neck, then curling through the shoulders. Keep pulling the navel in, slowly rolling down until we start to move through the middle and the lower back. Feel the length into the hamstrings. Feel a slight pull into the back of the legs. Keep squeezing the navel in. Allow the body to hang deep in that fold. And then you reverse the process. So you pull the belly button back in. The curl up is very slow. So we move through each section of the spine at a time. It's a segmental movement, nice and slow. Unravel, come up, stand tall. Drop the shoulders, belly back in. And then repeat, chin to chest, start to roll it down. So really curl nice and slowly through the spine and feel that movement. And as you do so, you'll notice where there's any tight spots or any resistance. And each time you might find that you come a little bit further down to the ground and lengthen into that fold. Reverse, belly back in. Use that navel to pull yourself back in and up as you roll through the spine, through the upper back, through the shoulders, stand tall through the crown of the head. One last time, draw the chin in, chin to chest, hug it in, and then look towards the chest, towards the navel, come all the way down into a long forward fold. Release down long through the arms, even more height through the hips and length through the hamstring. And then slowly come all the way back up, as slowly and as controlled as you can. So you find that segmental movement, one vertebrae at a time. Come up to standing, and then from your standing position now bring the legs closer together. Inhale, rise up to the sky, reach onto the tiptoes so the arms stretch up tall. You're rising on the tiptoes, strengthen into the ankles, pull the navel in. Keep a nice tall strong stance, so think about drawing those lower abdominals in, and then lower the heels. Keep the arms lifted. Inhale, rise back up to the tiptoes. Squeezing forwards through the ankles, engage into the glutes, the backs of the thighs, lower ribs down and in, center of the body strong. Inhale. Exhale, back down to the heels. One more time, reach up, rise onto the tiptoes. And then exhale, lower the heels down. Just cross the ankles over one another, come down, take a seat. And then lie straight onto your back. So lying on your back, you want the knees to be stacked above the hips in tabletop and the shins to be parallel to the floor. Reach the arms down by the side of the body and then curl the chin, the shoulders, the chest off the mat and reach the arms long so the fingers are stretching beyond the toes, the arms running just above the hips. Reach and really find length in the arms. We're not going to worry about pulsing here like you normally would in a Pilates sequence, but instead just think about drawing those deep lower abdominals in and up, lifting higher through the chest, lifting longer through the arms. Squeeze the knees together, connect the inner thighs, deep abdominals working, 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 and then release, let it go. Plant the feet to the floor, walk the feet in so they're relatively close to the hips, and just take the arms long down by the side for our glute bridge. We're going to roll up and down a couple of times, and again, just find that segmental movement. So start with the arms down by the side, palms flat. Pull the belly button in, lift the tailbone, and then curl the tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back towards the sky. And then curl it back down, reverse, so one section of the spine at a time finds the floor until you travel all the way to the tailbone. Reverse it, curl it back up with control. So as you're lifting the hips, you're pulling the navel and the tummy back in. So there's 2 forces there. Keep rolling up and down in your own time. You want to do 4 rounds, so there's another 2. You should start to feel the obliques, feel the side of the abdominals working as you really control that movement. Make it slow. It's just a simple movement, but it's really supportive to all those small muscles that are around the spine. Controlling the movement, making it as fine as you can. And then after your last one, just lie down onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest and give a gentle rock from side to side. It's a bit more work into the core, into the centre of the body. So curl the head, neck, chest, shoulders off the floor and place both hands around the front of the left shin. Extend the right leg out on a high diagonal. Hold that for 2. 1, now switch over, point the left leg away, squeeze the right leg in, hold for 3, 2, 1, and switch. You're more thinking about the squeezing in of that left leg and you're reaching the right toes away and switch. So the abdomen, the centre of the body is pulling that right thigh in and switch. Squeeze the left in, stretch the right toes and switch. Extend the left leg, lengthen, pull the right knee in. And then we'll move faster. So switch, 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 switch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Just bring both knees into the chest. Give a gentle rock side to side. And then extend both legs high up to the ceiling, so the toes point up to the ceiling. You can take the hands, place them just underneath the hips if you like, support the lower back a little bit more. Going to lower the legs with a couple of different counts. So we'll start lowering for a count of 3, 2, 1, and bringing back up for 1. So lower for 3, 2, 1, come back up for 1. Keep that count and keep remembering to draw the tummy in. So away, 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 bring it back. Away, 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 bring it back, navel in. Really pull it in as they lower and bring back. Last 1, 2, 3, legs back up. Switch it round. So this time, take them away and then bring it back, back, back. Away for 1, in for 3, 2, 1. Keep control. Go 3 more times. So take it away, in, 2 more, in. Last 1, belly in, make it slow and controlled all the way up. And then hug the knees into the chest. Support the back of the head and the neck. So interlace the hands just behind the base of the skull. Curl the head, neck, shoulders off the ground. So you're lifting up, you're engaging those upper abdominals. The knees are back in tabletop, so the knees over the hips. And we're going to twist through the spine. So take that right elbow all the way over to the left knee as you extend the right leg out. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and twist left elbow to right knee for 3, 2, 1, and twist, 2, 1, and twist, 2, 1. Twist, hold this time for 5, lift higher, 4, twist more, 3, 2, 1, back over to the right knee for 5, more, twist further, last breath, and twist back to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep lifting, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it back down. Maybe stretch the arms out overhead. Come back to center. Plant the feet to the floor. Similar exercise for the glutes. So like the glute bridge setup, feet are flat, arms down by the side. This time you're just going to lift both hips up to the sky. Just check that your knees, your hips, your shoulders are all in one straight line. You're not puffing out through the belly. Draw that area of the body back in. And then can you keep the knees in line so the knees don't move, but you just extend and reach the right lower leg away so the right toes point beyond the end of the mat. Strengthening that right glute. Keep the lift. Lower the right foot down. Keep the knees in line. Extend the left toes. Lift the left glute. Strengthen that left hip. And lower. Once more each side. So take the right leg away. Keep the lift in the hips. Place it down. Take the left leg away. Keep the lift in the hips. And take it down. Bring the knees in. And just rock and move side to side. And then you can come all the way over, so just onto your hands and knees. You want the hands to be underneath the shoulders, the knees to be underneath the hips. And then just push the back of the shoulders up towards the ceiling so you're active. The back of the shoulders in the chest, you're strong. Tuck the toes and take it back into a plank position. So just hold that plank. Kick the heels away, so be active through the backs of the legs. Now at the same time, draw the navel back in, so you're pulling the navel in towards the spine. Really support the lower back, wrap the obliques round and in. Push a bit more through the arms, lengthen the arms. Hold it for 5. Keep breathing for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Release the knees back down to the floor. Now extend just the right leg away. Keep the navel drawing in. Make sure you've not dropped into the center of the body. Reach the left arm out. 5 times we're going to squeeze the left elbow to the right knee. And then we're going to inhale to reach away. Exhale to squeeze in. Inhale to reach away. Exhale, round in, connect, draw the navel in and reach away. Exhale, round, pull it in. And reach away. Last one. Round, hold it in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left hand down, stretch the right leg back. And then open the right hip towards the right side of the room. Lower the right toes down. Reaching up with that right arm, find a variation of your side plank. Maybe stretch the right arm overhead so the bicep runs past the ear. You lengthen through that right side waist. And take 3 nice big deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Bring it back to center, hands and knees. Switch it over opposite side. So this time, send the left leg away. Just check in that the belly hasn't dropped. Engage the center of the body. Reach the right arm out. 5 times, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to draw in and engage. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to draw that navel into spine to round through the back. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, reach away. And pull it in. Reach away. On this final one, we're holding in there for 5, 4, for 3, 2, 1. Place the right hand down, take the left leg back, extend that left leg, then lower the toes to the floor, reach the left arm up to the sky. Extend the left fingertips towards the top of your mat. Open that left side body. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Long deep breath in. And out. Both hands, both knees back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, take downward facing dog. And really engage in your downward facing dog. So pull the lower abdominals in and up. Feel that compression, that lock, that support around the lumbar spine. Now push down through the arms, lengthen the arms. Take that length all the way up through the back, through the spine, up towards the hips. And then travel that length down the backs of the legs, into the calves, into the heels. Walk the hands and feet so they meet in the middle of the mat. And we'll take 2 roll-ups from here. So see if you can articulate through the spine even slower than you did at the start of this short sequence. Pull the navel in. Chin to chest, rolling up with control. Feel the obliques wrap round. Feel the abdominals working to roll you up through the spine, through your standing position. Reach up through the crown of the head. Here we'll actually sweep the arms all the way up to the sky and we'll rise up to the tiptoes, so mixing those first two exercises we did. Lower the heels down, chin to chest, roll it all the way down to the floor, slowly with control. Chin to chest, moving through the spine. Come to the very bottom of your forward fold and then reverse, navel in, rolling up nice and slowly. Stacking the spine, strong through the legs, through the ankles, rise to the tiptoes, reach the arms up. Here, check in, draw the navel back in and just hold it for 5. Hold it for 4 and for 3, 2, 1. Release the feet down by the side. Take the arms down. Lengthen the fingertips down towards the ground. Let the shoulders just be open. Just notice the height. Notice your posture, the opening in the chest. Feel that engagement, that control, that support in the center of the body. And then see if you can carry this posture off your mat and take it into the rest of the day, into your evening, into the rest of your week. All done.